Hi everybody, welcome back to Tranquil Heart Yoga. I'm Tom Pearson, one of the instructors here, and here is an easy stretching sequence. So let's find our way into child's pose. So come on to your hands and knees and then press your hips back towards your heels. And you can either stretch the arms along the ears, taking a few breaths here, or if you'd like, you can take the arms along the sides and just allow yourself to fold over your thighs. Inhale, feel expansion, and exhale, allow yourself to relax more deeply and more fully into the pose. And then whenever you're ready, let's just go ahead and walk the hands up so that your chest can lift. Let's take the hips one direction and the heels the other direction and have a seat with your legs out in front. If you'd like, you can place a blanket right at the edge of your tailbone to help prop up your spine a bit so that you don't find yourself rounding the back in your seated position. Make sure that the legs stay nice and active, pointing the toes up towards the sky or even more towards your face. Good. Now let's simply take the right foot to the left inner thigh. Bring the heel as close to the hips as possible. The knee will just relax as far down to the floor as you can get it. Now if you find that your knee is really high, you can place a block or a blanket underneath the knee so that it can relax. Good. Now turn your torso to face your bent knee and take your right arm along the ear as you inhale. As you exhale, begin to lean over to the left so that you're reaching your right fingertips toward your left toes. And stretch out the right side channel. And breathe deeply. Take a few breaths in this pose. Good. Now take the right arm out along the side of the body and drop the left ear to the left shoulder to feel the stretch move through the neck. So actively move the shoulder away from the ear and the ear away from the shoulder on the right side of the body. Good. Now begin to inhale and roll up one little vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to rise. Exhale, return to the center. Inhale, arms will reach along the ears. And exhale, begin to fold forward from the hips. Don't let your back round here. Don't tuck the chin into the chest. Lengthen. And go as deep as you can until the back wants to begin to round, and then you lower the hands down. If you can easily catch your foot, that's great. If not, just take the hands down to the floor and begin to pull the heart towards your toes. Lengthening. Pull the navel in a little bit. Try to go for a natural long arch in the low back so that we're not rounding the area, we're kind of arching it in. Good. Now inhale, begin to reach the arms up to the sky again, lengthen. And let's go for a very simple and easy twist. So as you exhale, just twist to the right. Take your left hand to the outside of the right knee, the right hand down to the floor behind you. Try to keep your torso perpendicular to the floor. So try not to lean back into this pose. Keep the Torso nice and long, and try to go for a 180-degree twist. So look behind you and breathe deeply. Take one more deep inhale. And exhale, return to the center. And straighten out both legs out in front again. Press through the heels. The legs always stay active. Once the legs are long, they're nice and active. And let's go for the other side. So bring your left foot to the right inner thigh, the heel close to the groin. Again, if you need to prop up the knee, you can place a block or a blanket underneath your knee. Good. And let's find a nice lateral stretch. So turn your torso to face your bent knee. Inhale, left arm reaching along the ear. And then exhale, lean over to the right. Reaching towards your right toes. Don't let the shoulder move forward. Keep the shoulder moving back and up. Take a few deep breaths. Keep your straight leg active. Point the toes up. Good. And now take that left arm out along the side, moving the shoulder and the ear away from each other, relaxing the neck. And activate through this stretch so you're really moving the ear and shoulder apart. Good. Now inhale, begin to roll up one vertebra at a time. Head is the last thing to rise. Exhale, return to the center. Inhale, arms reaching overhead. And exhale, begin to fold forward. Draw the navel in. Keep reaching. Don't round the spine. Keep the spine nice and long. Hands can come down to the floor and keep pulling the heart towards your toes. Again, if you can catch your foot, then go for that. If not, don't worry about it. That is not the object here. The object is always length and breath. Good. Now inhale, let's take the arms back overhead, reaching overhead, lengthening, and finish up with a nice twist to the left. Take the right hand to the outside of the left knee, left hand to the floor behind you, and twist. Draw the navel in. Try not to lean back. Lift up. One more deep inhale. Exhale, return to the center. Good. Both legs straighten out. Give it a little shake. You can mobilize your kneecaps, massage your legs a little bit. Good. And let's begin our journey onto our backs, finishing up the practice in Shavasana. So, center yourself on your mat. Glue the soles of the feet down to the floor. Draw the chin into the chest, rounding the spine. And as you inhale, begin to roll down one vertebra at a time. Lower the back of the head down to the floor. And as you exhale, draw the knees deep into the chest. Hug it in. Inhale, bring the knees right over the hips. Arms go straight out to the side, shoulder height. And then exhale, lower the knees down to the right. Keep your left shoulder on the floor. And you can look towards your left palm if you'd like. Inhale, return the knees to the center. Look up towards the sky, and then let's go to the other side. Exhale, knees go to the left. Let them relax all the way down if you can. And then look over towards the right, getting a full spinal twist. Good. Inhale, return to the center. And then relax your legs down. Arms move 6 to 8 inches away from the body. Legs flatten out. If you have problems with your low back, if it's more comfortable for you to keep a bend in your knees, then you can take a blanket and roll it up and place that rolled blanket underneath your knees to keep your low back comfortable. And that's a very stable way of relaxing in Shavasana. And just allow the shoulder blades to come a little closer together to keep the heart nice and open. And just allow yourself to sink deeply into the floor. Every exhale taking you deeper and deeper into relaxation. Allow each breath to be longer than the one before it until your breath is nearly imperceptible.